Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Parshat Pinchas, the objectivity of Moshe Rabbeinu. Zelafchad's daughters come to ask Moshe if it would be possible for them to inherit their father's land since he passed away and there's no other heirs, just them, no brothers, no sons. So can they inherit? Moshe says, okay, I need to look into it. They mention that that father Zelafchad was not part of the rebellion that Korach staged against Moshe Rabbeinu. And the question is, why do they have to mention that? Majority of people, everyone was alive. The assumption is it was not part of Korach's rebellion. So Ramban mentions a few possibilities, and one he adds in is his own is that they want to make it clear that Moshe shouldn't think, even if it was just a far-fetched possibility, statistically it wasn't really realistic, but Moshe should know that Korach's rebellion has nothing to do with their father. Their father died for his own specific sin. Why? Because if Moshe goes ahead and hears that this family, Zelafchad, is connected in some way or another to Korach, so then he could go ahead and possibly hold it against them. So the question is, this is what Ramban says Zelafchad's daughters were thinking. Is this a proper thought about Moshe Rabbeinu, that he possibly could have been nogea b'davar and biased against them if their father had something to do with Korach? So, and Henoch Leibowitz says 100% that it was not wrong of them to think such a thing. On the contrary, it was rational for them to be concerned, and even if it was a far-fetched possibility that Moshe should even think that he was connected to no, let it be clear, Moshe, he has nothing to do with that rebellion. So Rabbi Henoch says, it was 40 years ago the rebellion against him. But still, this is a rebellion against Moshe directly, against his power, against his authority. They accused him, Korach, of usurping the power, taking to his family, of him misunderstanding the mitzvos with tzitzis and mezuzah, and the rest of his claims against Moshe, and therefore it was very painful to Moshe. And Rav Henoch says, not that now Moshe said, "Oh, I'm going to get you back because you were connected to Korach." No, it wouldn't be a conscious thing. It'd be like any dayan who's nogea b'davar, and Moshe is a dayan, and he's nogea b'davar now. So therefore, they had to make it clear there is no connection to Korach. This is amazing because we know that the belief in Moshe's abilities is different than any other Navi. Ramban in Yesodai Hatorah talks about how he's a very unique Navi. Okay, different than any other Navi. Ramban in Hilchot Teshuva says that a person that has a distorted idea about Moshe Rabbeinu, that he gave over something incorrectly, he didn't give over a pasuk or added on a pasuk, that's kfir, a person that is not connected to the Masorah properly. The Rambam in Parish and Chelek, where he organized the Yud Gimel Ikarim, talks about the uniqueness of the Nevuah of Moshe Rabbeinu again and again. What's amazing is, as unique as Moshe is, and as much as we believe that every word that came from God to Moshe is what we have in the Torah today, and the Parish that God gave to Moshe on Tefillin and Tzitzis and Ezekiel and Avodah Zarah is all straight from God to Moshe without any distortion whatsoever. Still, with all that, if Moshe was involved in a specific court case where he was nogea b'davar, it could be that he would have been affected by it. And that's not a contradiction to our belief in Moshe Rabbeinu and the veracity of the Torah. That's from all 613 mitzvot, one mitzvah to another. We believe it's an authentic Masorah from God to Moshe to us, to the Nevi'im, and straight down to us today. And yet, a specific case that he's involved in, then a specific case, he could be nogea b'davar. So, first of all, the chiluk is amazing between Moshe and 613 mitzvot, where we believe it's word for word from God, versus a specific case that he was involved in. He was judging. There could be possibly nogea b'davar. And number two, the lesson for us is unbelievable in terms of negias. A person's objectivity. We must always, always, always be challenging ourselves in our objectivity. We negate is there money for us involved, and therefore we're not being 100% accurate. Okay, we have our own interest over here, and we're saying we're doing this just for our talmidim. We're saying we're doing this just for our kids, but really, is it just something coming from us? So we have to always, any decision that we're involved in, professionally, in a family manner, if there's some negias, that there's something that could affect us personally, we have to be aware of it. We have to dig very deep inside. If that's a possibility by Moshe Rabbeinu, how much more by us, the average people. Shalom.